Happy Monday. How's everyone doing today? Hope you all had a great start to your week. Where I'm back for another Make Dinner with Me. And today I'm making something on the side because yesterday I made a soup. It was kind of just like a on-the-fly soup. I don't like the quality of my image on my laptop, so I might get my camera. I mean, the lighting's fine. It just those things get to me. Anyways, I made a soup yesterday with a new sausage that I bought, and let me see. I didn't hit the live button on my Instagram. All right. It says we're having trouble going live on Instagram. That's crazy. I have never had that issue before. Starting your live video. Maybe if I get out of my app and fingers crossed it works, then maybe it's just a small glitch. If not, we'll just proceed with the live over on YouTube and Facebook. So if you're watching live, leave a comment, say hi. Let me know where you're from, where you're watching from. And pray that this works. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Nope. I wonder if it's because I have a lot of pictures and videos on my photos, and maybe that's why. Like, I don't have enough memory. The only thing I can think of that would cause that, because otherwise I have no idea why it says that. And it's not giving me like a reason, so we will proceed. I'm just going to do a quick story for anybody that is going to be joining live. Hey guys, if you're wanting to tune in to Make Dinner with Me, as of right now, I am live and I am on Facebook and YouTube, but Instagram won't let me go live. So in case you miss it, it'll be over there for the replay, but hopefully you can hop on as soon as you see this. All right, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna share that to my stories and we can move on because I'm not gonna wait for I'm not gonna wait for Instagram to cooperate. It just doesn't want to cooperate. Okay, anyways, so now I can just look at one camera today instead of two. All right, so I'm making some chicken nuggets, and the reason I'm making them is because, one, we have leftovers from yesterday where I had made a soup, so there's plenty for me and my husband to have today, and we have some like chicken on the bone that I made. So I did have some leftover chicken that I had cut up for the soup, and I put it aside in the fridge, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll use this for something else. And so I cut it into like cubes. I was like, oh, maybe I should do chicken nuggets. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm doing like a new concoction. So don't judge me. Don't judge me. But it is a egg white and yogurt mixture for the dipping. And then I pounded on some pork rinds that I'm going to stick in here, and I have an unflavored beef base protein powder I'm going to throw in, and then a little bit of almond. So they will be gluten-free for sure. And then just going to put a little seasoning. I like garlic. I'm a garlic girl. Love me some garlic. So I'm going to throw that in. This is almost out here. I'm going to throw in a little bit of Italian. And maybe just a tad of pepper. And that's it. It doesn't have to go crazy. Just enough to have some nice flavor. And then I'm going to start dipping. And I like to use, if I'm not going to use my oven, I don't want to turn it on for something small and simple. So I have my air fryer that I'm just going to stick everything in once it's all coated. Okay. So I got all my seasonings in. And I'm going to just grab a fork to kind of sift through it. And here comes a tablet stuffed in my face. 1, 2, without fail, you know. This is the norm for our lives.
And you said requested me and Carol Roblox.
Oh, you know exactly when to ask to do that, huh?
Mom.
I said no to that. You know that.
Okay, so I'm going that.
They know when to ask for things. Anyways, all right, I got my breadcrumb mixture here. And where's my chicken? Where did I put it? Ah, it's in the sink. Like I said, they're already cut and cubed. So I'm just gonna throw them in, and as I'm doing this, I'm gonna put it in the air fryer tray here. And we're gonna talk about how moms can lose weight and keep it off. Often, the recurring theme with weight loss is that most people can lose the weight. And the problem isn't the losing the weight part. The problem is the keeping the weight off part. And I know life happens and things can change the trajectory of the path that you're on. But there are 3. Mommy's live, okay? Quiet. We'll talk about it later. There are 3 important things that you need in order to keep it off. Of course, there's steps for each of those things. There's a little more to it, but these are the primary things to think about. So the first thing is always having a plan. Never leave things to chance. You know, if you have, let's say you wanted to build your house, like you had this dream, you wanted to build your dream house, and you had no idea what you were going to do, which if it's your dream house, you know what you want. You had no plan for it. You had no blueprint, right? The builder's going to be like, well, then what am I doing here? How are we going to build a house if we have no idea, you know, what the heck we're doing? That's silly, right? Like, nobody would do that, right? Well, you essentially are building the body you want to live in. So why would we go about losing the weight if without a plan, and think that it's going to go the way you want it to go? All right, another minute. So that is how I want you to look at it, is you need to have a plan in place for what you want to achieve, to build a body you want to live in, a body you feel good in, you know, to get to that size 5 or whatever it is that you want. Number 2 is changing your point of view. Too many of us lean on the fact of I did this before and it didn't work, or I'm incapable, or I'm too old, or, I'm limited because of X, Y, and Z, or I have this medical issue. And um, even though we do have challenges, for sure, we all have challenges. There are ways to work through those challenges. They may look different than what you expect, but the whole purpose that I want to get to is that we need to start changing our perspective around it. I have worked with women who've had hormone imbalances, who've had diabetes, thyroid condition, hip replacement, you know, uh, that has limited them, that has left them discouraged, and has also left them discouraged because of the fact that medical providers, which we need our medical providers, but sometimes they don't always have the best reassuring advice for us. And so, um, you know, a lot of them, especially if they're just like a primary, there's no specialty or whatever, they're not very highly versed in nutrition. Um, but anyways, all that to say is that I had one client who, when she came to me, she was extremely discouraged. Was told she would never be able to lose the weight at all. And after working with me, she lost 19 pounds. She finally fit in clothes that she hadn't worn since high school. And she defied exactly what the doctors told her. So changing your point of view is going to get you far, for sure. And then the last one is accountability. I truly believe that in all things, we weren't meant to do life alone. Having a community, having a support system, having people that are cheering you on, people that are positive. I'm going to tell you right now, no matter who it is that you choose to surround yourself with, whether it's family members, friends, or whatever, you want to make sure that they are like-minded. They want what you want. They are positive and not negative, because the more you hang around negative people, the more that's going to bring you down, drag you down, and having you think the same exact way. So surround yourself with people that you want to be more like, I had a business coach once, and they said, if you want to become a millionaire, and surround yourself with people that are already gotten there to that point. Not people that are, for lack of better words, broke-minded, thinking that there's no way to get ahead in life, which is simply not true. So for the same concept for your own weight loss journey, your health journey, your journey as a mom, surrounding yourself with like-minded people and people that have that positive mindset to help you be able to continue and reach your goals. So those are the 3 top steps that is going to drive the needle forward for you and help you to not only lose the weight but keep it off. I ran out of my mix, and I haven't even finished all my chicken, so I'm gonna put a little more here. So with that being said, I do have a 3-day event coming up next week. So it's a week from today, and it's called Drop 10 and Keep It Off. And essentially what it is not that you're going to drop 10 pounds in those 3 days. That's not realistic, but it's going to help you get the tools to lose those first 10 pounds. Because I always like to have people, no matter the amount of weight that they want to lose, whether it's 10, 30, 50, whatever, to focus on the smaller goals first, so that they feel like they're hitting the mark, they're hitting each milestone and not feeling like a failure because they didn't hit that big goal yet. It could take time and it could be daunting. And so if you can focus on the smaller goals, that's going to help build your confidence, motivation, and have you keep going. And in each of those 3 days, we're going to talk about what are the main things that often hold women, primarily women, but it can for men too, but primarily women because I work with women only, holding you back from actually losing the weight, or that's causing you to keep going backward on this spiral, the weight loss roller coaster. We're going to talk about actual steps to take that I want you to run with so that you can lose those first 10 pounds, and how the secret sauce really to keep it off. And I'm sprinkling little pieces of it in each and every live that I've been on for the past couple of weeks. But it's going to be that kind of thing where I want you to take notes. I want you to start implementing, and I want to see those wins. So anyways, if you have been on a weight loss journey for a long time, you've been struggling after having kids, that's one of the big ones after having kids. I know for me, I got to my highest weight after having the twins, 214 pounds. And, that was extremely difficult for me. I thought I would never be able to lose the weight because it just felt like a dream, like a far-fetched, like this is too much weight that I'm actually ever going to be able to lose. And I couldn't lose it before I had the kids. So that's why it was even harder for me to believe that I could actually lose the weight. And so maybe it's after kids that you have had this weight on you and you haven't been get off. Or maybe it's just something else. Maybe it's perimenopause that's causing issues, wreaking havoc because of hormone imbalances and maybe added stress to your life, which can do a lot of damage for sure, which we're going to talk about stress for sure on how to manage it and how to manage it well and continually. So that's just a little preview of what it is. But if you're interested, it's a free event, so there's no risk to you. Just come and absorb it all in. Invite a friend, and it's going to be a really good time. And we're going to have a nice private community for that. So I will post the link in the comments after this live, and also I'll just say the link so that you can write it in. It's Relle, my last name, nourished with the ED at the end, .com/register. So pretty simple to put in, but I will put the clickable link so that you can just click on it and sign up. All you need to put is your name and email, and that's it. All right, I think I need some more of this. I don't have a ton of chicken left, but I do have quite a bit in here. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to stick it in the air fryer, probably cook it for like 25 minutes or so and see how that goes. And then I'm probably going to have some honey mustard and call it a day. Call it a night. If you're watching the replay, please be sure to write in the comments replay so I know that you were able to catch this goodness. But I'm going to get off the live right now, and I will see you tomorrow, Tuesday, in the afternoon around this time. I am going to be dabbling with different times just to see how it goes. Maybe next week. We'll see. But just to give you fair warning, because I do want to do different meals besides dinner all the time. But that's it for now. I hope you all have a great day. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow. God bless.